our democracy faced an unprecedented attack. A violent mob, spurred by Donald Trump's dangerous rhetoric, stormed the US Capitol, threatening the very foundation of our nation. This day will forever be etched in history as a moment when the core principles of our democratic system were put to the test. The rioters breached security barriers, vandalized offices, and clashed with law enforcement, leading to tragic loss of life and numerous injuries. Lawmakers were forced to take shelter, and the certification of the presidential election results was temporarily halted. The events of January 6th were a stark reminder of the fragility of democracy and the importance of safeguarding it against those who seek to undermine it. The aftermath has led to ongoing investigations and a national reckoning with the forces that fueled this insurrection. Donald Trump was impeached for inciting this insurrection, an act of violence against our own government. On January 6, 2021, he stood before a crowd of his supporters, delivering a speech that would become infamous. He put his interests above the will of the American people, refusing to accept the results of a fair election. His words were not just rhetoric, they were a call to action. As he spoke, he urged his followers to march to the Capitol, to fight like hell and stop the steal. This led to a violent breach of the Capitol building, a symbol of American democracy. The chaos that ensued resulted in deaths, injuries, and a nation left in shock. Trump's actions on that day have been scrutinized and debated, but the impact of his words and the resulting insurrection are undeniable. His role in this dark chapter of American history will be remembered for generations. Is this the leadership we want? A leader who sows division, undermines our democracy, and incites violence? We can't afford to let history repeat itself. The events of that day left a scar on our nation, a stark reminder of the fragility of our democratic institutions. We witnessed chaos and fear as the very heart of our government was attacked. Brave police officers stood their ground, risking their lives to protect our elected officials. The damage to the Capitol was not just physical, it was a blow to the very essence of our democracy. We must reflect deeply on these events and ensure that such a dark chapter never unfolds again. Our future depends on it. It's time to move forward with leadership that unites, not divides. Vote for candidate's name, for democracy, for justice, for a better America.